Hello everyone, and welcome back to Starfield. This is episode 11. We're back playing the game once again, and I'm excited to pick up where we left off. We were doing the pirate-related quest line. We escaped and had a check-in with Delgado. Also, Sam is here, naturally, because the pirates just, they let you bring whoever you want with you, and they don't even question it, which is funny. We've got to go speak with Mathis and get his side of things. So we'll be doing that now. So let's head downstairs and go and check in with this guy.
Hey, I wanted to thank you one last time for not ratting me out to Delgado and telling him how much I pitched in. That was pretty damn cool. If he would have found out what I was planning, well, I don't even want to think about what could have happened.
I still don't like you, Mathis. You're still planning to take him out?
What? No, you gotta be crazy. All I'm gonna do is lay low for a while, pick up a few jobs from Voss, and maybe get drunk.
Just remember that you owe me a favor.
Oh yeah, sure. Anything you need, you just ask. And I'll be there to back you up.
So, we made a little friend. Of the treacherous backstabby flavor, but a friend.
You just, take care of yourself out there.
Okay. Speak to Nava at the last Nova as well.
We haven't decided.
The fleet's the only family you need. There you are. All right, look. I've been lining up a score with that asshole Rokoff on the Siren of the Stars for months. I'm not about to let a payday slip through my fingers. So guess what? You're gonna finish the job for me.
Seems to me.
Why would it slip through your fingers?
My score involves a one-time event being held aboard the Siren of the Stars. If anyone finds out the Crimson Fleet's aboard that Starliner, the event will be canceled and I can kiss my payday goodbye. There's no way I'm gonna miss this window of opportunity.
Go to the fleet. Not to me, not to you.
It would help if I knew what you were talking about.
I'm about to tell you, so shut up and listen. Rokov's been tipping me off about some kind of bullshit charity event that the Siren of the Stars is hosting. At the event, they're gonna give away something called the Earth Savior Award, which is worth tens of thousands of credits. So it's simple. While you're on the Siren, swiping those Galbank credentials, I want you to grab that award and bring it to me.
Does the Galbank executive I'm looking for have anything to do with the award?
No. Dum Broski's only aboard to use the Galbank VIP suite, so he can catch a free ride at the company's expense. I'm sure he'll be there partying with the other spoiled brats. But I can guarantee he doesn't give a crap about what's going on at the event.
How is an award worth so much money?
From the pictures I've seen, the award is set with 12 blue diamonds and covered in gold filigree. If I get Jazz to take it apart, I can turn it into a hell of a lot of cash. And best of all, the components become untraceable.
Ooh, this is interesting. So, I'd prefer to remain focused on Crix's legacy. No one likes a cheater, Never. You need to win that fair and square. And I don't like taking unnecessary risks. There isn't like much of a, let's do it.
And I'd prefer to have the money that award's worth in my account. So you're just gonna have to deal with it. Look, you can make all the jokes and excuses you want. But if you don't come back with the ES award, I'm gonna deduct it from your pay. Either way, I get my money. How much you walk away with is in your own hands. Got it?
So if we want to see any juice at the end, we gotta play ball. Message received.
Okay. ES award?
Yeah, ES, Earth, Savior. Get it? Come on. Keep up with me here. I got about 17 other things to do and you're holding me up.
Isn't Rokov gonna expect a cut?
All Rokoff does is feed me information. If I ask him to lift a finger, he gives me enough sob stories to fill a freighter's cargo bay. If you want my advice, leave him completely out of the loop. Otherwise, it's gonna cost both of us some credits.
See what Delgado says about that threat?
Yeah? And who do you think Delgado's gonna back in a dispute? You. Over me. Psh, please. All right, Rook, we're done here. Now, get your ass to the Siren and bring me my goods.
We'll see what Delgado has to say about that. She's just like, yep, I do not care. Why do I keep getting called a rook? Because you're a rookie.
That's exactly what you are. A rookie, a newbie, fresh meat. Beneath all of that inexperience, I'm sure you have an actual name. But honestly, no one gives a damn. So get used to hearing that word. Until you earn your stripes, you're a rook to everyone in the fleet.
Love it.
Good luck.
Good luck. All right, then.
I am looking to start
New
some,
pirate mission.
cause I'll finish it.
Let's see. Report mission projects on the UC Vigilance. I should report the information I gathered at the key to Commander Ikande. I'm certain he's eager to have a debriefing about my time spent on Suvorov. Oh, ah! Okay, my game is running like dog shit just because I opened the menu. Jesus. Hello? Oh my god, what happened? Okay, there you go.
Captain, do you require my assistance?
Where are you?
I will await your next order here.
Oh, Vasco, you're in my chair. Okay. Hey, man. Cool. I'm gonna get in here if you don't mind. Okay. Okay, Vasco's just on top of me. He's like a lapdog, you know, he just needs to, you know, separation anxiety. It's been a long time since we last saw each other, clearly. That is not the talk button.
You're back. So how did it go?
Well, you know, I kind of want to join the pirates there, so... But, you know, we'll see how we go. Why are you so surprised to see me?
Frankly, it's because we've never gotten this far before. The last agent I sent to infiltrate the Crimson Fleet ended up in a morgue on New Atlantis.
Thought you'd been monitoring me.
Even with our best intelligence equipment, we can monitor very little from the Vigilance. We can pick up local communications chatter and use long-range scans to see where you travel. But when you're on the ground, you're on your own. If we get too close, we not only expose ourselves to an attack, but we might blow your cover, and that could get everyone killed.
I'm through this charade and I want out. I've successfully infiltrated the Crimson Fleet, but I'm having second thoughts. I wish to become the Pirate King.
You stop now. Delgado will make it his life's work to hunt you down and kill you.
Not to mention the fact that you could potentially jeopardize the intelligence operatives we have in the field.
Lieutenant Toft is correct. I'm sorry, but there is no turning back. That being said, I believe you should be proud of what you've accomplished. I was certain we'd fool Delgado, but never. She's a sharp one. Overcoming her scrutiny is no small matter. Did you discover anything worth reporting yet?
How did you know you'd be able to fool Delgado?
If the intelligence I've read is accurate, Delgado is a charismatic leader, but a bit short on judgment. That's why you want to stay on his good side, and stay away from Nava. She's shrewd, and she's sniffed out everything we've thrown her way.
You sure it's safe if I pass you this information?
I understand your concern, but you can rest assured that every member of this crew has been thoroughly vetted by both myself and Lieutenant Toft. Any information that you turn over will not be leaving this ship until it's fully encrypted and encoded. I give you my word.
Delgado is searching for a Galbank ship named Legacy that was carrying some type of lost fortune.
Legacy. Why does that sound familiar? Wait a moment. Are you telling me Delgado may have actually located Crix's legacy?
You're kidding. Crix's legacy. I always wondered if that damn thing was real.
Judging from the fact that this data involves both Crix and legacy, I'd say it's as real as it gets, Ranger Cole.
I suppose it's possible, sir. Intelligence picked up a bit of chatter on that subject recently. We assumed it was some sort of tall tale or a story to attract recruits to their cause.
Story or not, Delgado believes it's real.
Well, let's find out if Delgado's chasing ghosts, or he's smarter than we suspect. Let me see what we have here. Nope. There are no records of a Gal Bank transport named the Legacy in the database. I think Delgado's trying to manipulate you. What do you think, sir?
I think there's no record because Gal Bank is hiding something. Delgado's no fool. If he risked his own neck to get that information, then he must be on to something. We have to take this seriously. What's your next move?
How did you know Delgado was with us at the lock?
That one's simple. We monitored your ships heading down to the surface of Suvorov. In fact, when he returned to the key and you didn't immediately follow, well, we almost thought our operation was terminated.
Why do you think Galbank is hiding something?
Can you imagine the amount of embarrassment Galbank would have to endure if they listed a lost transport in the ship registry? Doesn't matter if that ship went down 5 or 500 years ago. If news gets out that a bank has misplaced money, it would tank their value.
I'm supposed to board a Starliner to steal Galbank archive credentials.
Clever, Delgado. Very clever. If I were in your place, I'd be trying to do the exact same thing. We can't let Delgado get his hands on what could potentially turn out to be the largest haul of credits the Crimson Fleet's ever seen.
Maybe I should head out to New Atlantis, sir. I could press the Galbank execs for information. Get ahead of everything.
No. Let's allow this to run its course. We have our agent here feeding us information. I think that's good enough for now. There's more to this than just finding the location of the transport. Jasper Crix was clever. For some reason, he never got there.
Okay. Shouldn't I put a stop to this by killing Delgado?
And let Neva Mora take his place? Or Shinya Voss? Or any one of a number of pirates already gunning for his position? No. The solution is to stick to the undercover operation and determine how much of this is truly a credible threat. It's imperative that you do. If the Crimson Fleet gets its hands on a transport full of currency, it would be disastrous for the settled systems. I need you to do whatever you can to bring us more information. And for God's sake, don't kill anyone on that Starliner. You're both dismissed.
Alright, mate. Got paid. That's what I'm here for. Okay, let's see. What should I upgrade? Really locked in on social skills. Wellness does have a rank 2 upgrade. I'm thinking I might just run to that. I won't think about it too hard. Give me some more health, because it's very easy to die.
Yes?
I wonder when the split can come in this mission, because to discover more about the legacy of the Galbank transport with a fortune in credits, I need to proceed to the Siren of the Stars. The Starlander is captained by Rukov, a former member of the Crimson Fleet. Like, is there going to be a part where we make the decision to betray UC? Unsure. But we're focusing on some Crimson Fleet piracy activities for now, and then we will eventually get back onto the main quest, I suppose. The classic Bethesda approach is to fuck around and find out.
Hello.
And eventually you might do the main quest. Maybe. It's kind of interesting because something that I've kind of struggled with this playthrough, this game, is I grew up playing the Bethesda games during my teens, and it was sort of like this. I'd finish school and I'd just kind of just roam around and just do whatever. and take it at a really slow pace, just investigate things and just chill out. Like, it was just like a very relaxing experience for me to play like Bethesda games. And I guess something that I have struggled with is this is like my first Bethesda Let's Play on the channel, right? With a big new game release. And I'm just kind of like structuring it with a Let's Play of making sure you filled it with enough content and you're doing substantial things. I'm always just like, it's very interesting. It's different to do it this way than to how I've done it before, I suppose, you know? Sure no one will mind if I steal those. No one seems to be here at the moment. Hello. Welcome to me.
About time you showed up. All right, I want to know what's going on. I've been trying to get Delgado's attention for, I don't know, 3 years now. And what do I get? Nothing but radio silence. Then out of nowhere, just when Nava and I are closing in on a huge score of our own, Delgado orders me to help you out.
Look at this fancy hat. No formal tour of the ship?
Oh, sure. First a tour, followed by a formal dinner at the captain's table. Let's get one thing straight. You're here for business, not for a vacation, so let's start by talking about Delgado's sudden olive branch.
Why follow Delgado's orders if you're not in the Crimson Fleet?
Because the only way to achieve a win is by agreeing to play the game in the first place. Worst case scenario, I don't make the fleet, but I end up a couple thousand credits richer. That's almost a win-win, don't you think?
Just increasing my own volume there. Game volume is a little bit loud. I can see how that would be unsettling.
Well, I'll be damned. Someone from the fleet finally agrees with me about something. It's a goddamn miracle. So Nava's message said you were here for Dum Broski. Was that all she sent you here to do? Or was there something else you were sent here to steal?
Oh, I can, like, be straightforward about it? Why don't you ask Nava yourself?
Don't play games with me. We both know pinging a message back and forth to the key is going to take longer than we have to do this job. We're supposed to be working together on every part of this. So, you gonna tell me what else you're here for or not?
I prefer to keep it to myself.
Fine. Have it your way. Apparently, you have everything under control. So why are you targeting a Gall Bank exec anyway? Not exactly your average Crimson Fleet prey. Why the interest? Playing it safe for now. Okay. I can respect that. But let's make one thing clear. If I'm gonna stick my neck out by helping you get near Dum Broski, I want something in return.
I don't see a way around a little quid pro quo.
Sam does not look like that. You obviously have something specific in mind.
Well, it appears we have a mind reader here. You're absolutely right. I don't want money. I want back into the Crimson Fleet. It's as simple as that.
Interesting. Yeah, you're in no position to make demands right now. Just do as you're told.
Fine. You want to play it that way, and suit yourself. Dum Broski's a full-timer aboard the Siren of the Stars. Probably spends more time cruising the space lanes than actually working. Fortunately, The Siren is hosting the Terran Preservation Society charity gala. Larry won't be able to resist showing off his VIP clout. To get what you need, you're gonna have to attend the gala, talk to his fellow philanthropists, and dig up some dirt.
Looks like we got a party to crash. And I left my tux and tails in my other ship.
I didn't bring my dinner jacket.
Yeah, well, lucky for you, it's not black tie, so you'll be fine. This card will allow you to access the Starfield ballroom. If you need my help, I'll be relaxing in one of the upper-level lounges. Head inside and mingle with the crowd. No one likes Dum Broski, so they'll be more than happy to share his dirty secrets.
Ooh, a neon street rat. Hey, if there's any Aurora around, then it'll be a party.
All right, Speedy, take it easy. You're not gonna find that kind of junk aboard a Trident Starliner. Oh, there's one last thing. Trident equips all of their Starliners with the latest acoustic threat detection. Meaning that you lose patience and kill anyone aboard the ship, security will be alerted and all hell will break loose. Anyway, I suppose that's enough to get you started. Good luck.
Okay. Optional. Discover the location of the Ace Award. Kill Larry Dum Broski. And do something else. Why can't I just kill Dum Broski and take his credentials off his body?
You seriously need to ask. Okay, I'll give you 2 reasons. First, Gold Bank protects their own. Kill Dum Broski, and they send Ecliptic after every Crimson Fleet ship they can find. Not something Delgado wants, I suspect. And second, you offer Gal Bank employee in every single Gal Bank facility in the settled systems will triple their security. I'm gonna guess that won't help with whatever your plans are regarding Gal Bank, now will it?
Do you know anything about the Earth Savior Award?
Oh, I know plenty. Been tracking that beauty for months. Nava and I were working out something. Hey, wait a minute. Don't tell me she's sending you after the award alone.
I'm not here for anything but those credentials.
Yeah? And I suppose it's just a coincidence you happen to be asking me about the very thing Nava and I agreed to steal together. I can't believe she's trying to cut me out of this deal. Without me, the award never would have ended up here in the first place.
What was the original plan you had with Nava?
I spent months manipulating the Terran Preservation Society into hosting their gala affair aboard the Siren of the Stars. I had to arrange the event to make sure that the award was aboard the ship. Nava said she'd do the rest. When I got a message about Dum Broski, I assumed she'd be tagging along to steal the award. But looks like she sent you in her place.
Without her, you're also never getting back into the fleet.
She told you to hold that over my head, did she? Oh, that witch. Fine, I'll help. But you're doing all the legwork, and I'm still taking my cut of the payout. So tell me, what's the status of your plan?
Okay. You think Nava will have any problems selling the award now? Just gotten started.
Okay. Then let me point you to the person in charge of the award. Her name's Sheila Holbrook, and you can probably find her in the Starview ballroom. I'd press her to reveal where the award's hidden, and we can go from there. And if you're thinking of pulling the trigger on poor Miss Holbrook, remember that any gunfire is gonna set off the ship's alarms.
Okay.
Oh, and while you're at the gala, avoid the canapes. They're frozen, not fresh.
Does he look different to me, or I don't remember his eyes being blue. He looks like a wax figure of Sam Coe now. I don't know. Weird.
This is going to be the 9th Earth Savior Award ceremony, but the first time it's ever been held aboard a Starliner. Nice to have met you.
Is this important? I don't have a lot of time for idle nonsense. Yes, I'm extremely busy preparing for the award ceremony, so this better be important. Yes, I am. Actually, I've been entrusted with the transfer of the award for the last 7 of its 9 years. Why do you ask? Well, the Earth Savior Award is one of a kind. The blue diamonds alone are irreplaceable. Since we can't produce a new award every year, it's instead passed from one recipient to the next. I supervise the transfer and make certain that there's ample security during transport and at the destination. Forget it. I refuse to have a repeat of last year's fiasco, where the name leaked early and started a common brawl. The winner's name is safely sealed away with the award itself, inside the master safe located at the purser's office. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have much more important things on my agenda than to speak to the likes of you.
Thank you for telling me exactly what I needed.
Don't forget to keep your Starview pet.
Okay. Now, if we pull open the local map, of which we don't have one, it would be so good for me to see which one of these objectives mean what. Which objective is that? Which objective is that? Who knows? Is there a way that I can pull up my objectives on the HUD? That's a grenade. I'm gonna not do that. that's a grenade. Going to not blow myself up by pressing random buttons. Guess we'll just run in the direction and we'll see which objective it is.
If you have any little ones aboard, story time with Sir.
Yeah, wow. If people saw how good these people have it, there'd be a revolution. You gotta admit, this is something else. So much obvious extravagance you could choke on it. They're not taking any chances with the passengers' goodies. Not that I blame.
Glad to have you aboard. Welcome to the purser's office. I'm Chief Purser Murata. How can I be of assistance today? Oh, absolutely. The safe is magnetically sealed and shielded with multiple layers of fully damage-resistant, vacuum-proof plating. In the unlikely event our vessel is boarded and the threat detection alarm is triggered, the safe will be permanently sealed until it reaches port. In the even more unlikely event this ship is destroyed, we can assure you that your loved ones will be able to recover your goods from the wreckage. So, as you can imagine, your property will be completely secure until you decide to retrieve them from our safe.
Even more secure than your lives.
An excellent question. My responsibilities include all of the Siren's financial, customs, and commercial goods transfers. Honestly, I really enjoy the work. I get to meet people at every port of call instead of being constantly stuck below decks. I've only seen it briefly myself, but I can assure you that it's quite lovely. Unfortunately, the item is locked inside of our safe, which can only be accessed by presenting an appropriate claim ID. Is there anything else I can assist you with today?
Acquire the claim ID, okay.
Don't forget to tell your friends how much you enjoy the cruise.
Right. we've got to acquire the claim ID. So it looks like we might be trying to pickpocket it off someone in the ballroom.
That view is absolutely...
Must you continue these unwelcome interruptions? I'm a very busy woman.
This is a little straightforward.
Not at all. I was assured that this particular ship was outfitted with the absolute latest and cutting-edge security. I am completely confident that Trident Luxury Lines will keep all of us safe.
It won't let me back out of the conversation, which is really funny.
Probably in a few days. I don't want the award transfer to actually occur until we're safely in orbit at our destination. Of course, if I keep getting interrupted, the ceremony might never take place at all.
Yeah, they're really gonna make me just say it. Okay.
Excuse me? And why in goodness name would I do something as foolish as that?
Interesting. All right, well, let's try the persuasion. This is gonna go super well. I was gonna try and like pickpocket if I could back out of the conversation, but okay.
And why in goodness name would I possibly agree to that ridiculous demand?
Okay. Promise, this is just between us.
I wish I could, but if anybody found out, I'd helped you.
What a complete personality shift. She's like this snobby, rude person who's like, get out of my way, I've got stuff to do, and it's like been shit to us. And then we're like, come on, just between us, give me your claim ID. And she's like, I wish that I could. I'm like, no, you don't. I just need information. Nothing will ever connect back to you.
No, I can't. Sorry.
I wouldn't even be able to... I've only got one turn left. I can't even auto-persuade. So...
Oh, this is utterly preposterous. I'm not giving you anything. I should say so. The nerve of you to even ask something so stupid.
Now when it goes missing, we are a complete suspect.
We have a range of excursions available at all of our destinations. All the details are in your cabin.
Need to stop looking at me. Alright, just don't look at me. How do I go invisible? Alright. I'm behind a TV screen. Now this game is really good in that there was many previous games that Bethesda made before this where when you were sneaking, there was a symbol that would show if you were being looked at or not. And in Starfield, they decided, no worries, let's just have them guess. I can't tell if this person knows or not. It doesn't have my little eye symbol. I don't know if they're not looking at me until I stand up. So I think I might be good here. Knocked over all these brochures onto the ground. I'm just sitting in the corner here. I think we're safe. So we got a 70% chance for this cabin key. I'm feeling lucky.
Are you doing what I think you're doing?
Yeah, we got it. Wait, that's the cabin key. Damn, she doesn't even have the cabin keys. Would the cabin key be the claim ID? Yeah, it would be. It would be. Sure. Alright, we got Holbrook's cabin with her cabin key. Let's see what we're looking for. Terminals off. I wonder if we can even get what we want in here. God, this place is a mess. Why do you have 3 random mannequins? Yeah, well, it's not going to be in the bathroom. And another mannequin in the bedroom. Sure. We're just safe. Alright, we can try this. Security level expert. Lovely. I have 2 digipicks. Can I do this? With the amount that I have? I'm not sure. Yeah, I've only got one more digipick left. I'm not going to even be able to get into this. Unless I do, like, auto-slotting. Actually, hang on, I might be able to get into it. Oh no, we're good, we're good. Okay. Okay, we can do those three, and then should be able to do this one after that. This one should be able to do that. Yep. I'm in. Ugh. Port, Chocolate Labs, shaped like an extinct canine, and credits. Damn.
Even bother locking it.
Yeah! Oh my god, this is the best thing that you've said all this time, Sam. Why did they even bother looking at some snacks and some credits at an expert level? Not even the ID. I really thought we could be clever and, like, steal the ID card and get it that way, but we've got to, like, blackmail her instead.
I need to get back.
Must you continue the... Excuse me? And why in goodness name?
If you don't hand it over, I'll tell everyone about your little nest egg in Paradiso.
Oh my goodness. How did you know about that? There's no need to make a scene. If you're here to steal the award, there's nothing I can really do about that, is there? Here, take it.
Well, there's nothing I can really do about that, is there? I mean, you could report me if you really wanted to. That's funny. Alright, let's steal this award. She'd be like, hey, someone's gonna come and steal the award, just so you know. I'll give you a heads up. Security, get him! She's like, I just work here. I guess we can put it in here. Yeah. Holbrook claim ID. Lovely. Alright, avert your eyes. I'm gonna go have a look at something. And some credits. Nice. Okay, so what does it look like? Wow! Alright, can we open the box? Oh man. What a shame. What a shame. You're like, I can't wait to look at this thing. A lot of back and forth running around this place. And I'll be honest at this point, is coming back into the episode is fine. Coming back into Starfield is fine. But let me tell you, this game has a bad release window. If it released last year, it would probably be so much easier for this game to exist and to be played and to be enjoyed. But this game released in the middle of so many really ridiculously good games that I'm struggling to get grabbed by it again. I'm like experiencing things in this episode specifically where I'm going, oh man, I'm not getting this in any of the other games I'm playing right now that I'm enjoying.
Sorry, do I know you?
You don't know me, but I need some information.
Look, I think you're definitely confused here. I really don't have time to have a discussion with you. My partner's waiting for me. He's a very important man.
Maybe I should talk to Larry Dum Broski's wife instead.
His wife? Oh, for the love of God. I told Larry to keep his big mouth shut, but did he listen? No. He had to impress his friends and treat me like a trophy. Look, I've been in this business for a long time, and I know how this game works, so let's skip all the banter and get it over with. What's it gonna take to make us both happy?
All I need is something incriminating on Dum Broski.
If I give you dirt on that son of a bitch Dum Broski, all I'm doing is endangering myself. Why would I do that?
That son of a bitch who's a very important man. Okay. I'll find that information one way or another, so you might as well benefit now.
That's true. You have come this far already.
I have information that could seriously damage your reputation.
You know more about me than I suspected. Can't have that.
Because Dum Broski deserves everything that's coming for him.
As much as I can't stand Larry, I'm not sticking my neck out to bring him down. You know what? Forget it. The price of doing business by slinging mud is way too steep. What else you got?
Damn.
You're willing to pay me to give you dirt on Larry? Sorry, I thought I'd end up on the short end of the deal. You know, this whole thing really pisses me off. Larry and I had the perfect scheme where thousands of credits all worked out, and then he goes and flushes the whole thing down the toilet.
You know, if I had a credit for every time I heard a criminal say I had the perfect scheme all worked out, I'd be a damn millionaire.
Yeah, well, it was perfect. Foolproof. Until I trusted that asshole.
If you hate the guy so much, why were you defending him a moment ago?
I didn't know who the hell you were. For all I knew, you were working for Dum Broski. It's called playing it cool. You should try it sometime.
Tell me about the scheme.
Yeah, I'm getting to that. Larry got together with myself and this other guy, Gabriel Vera. He's some bigwig over at UC Security. I doctored the transactions, Larry wiped them off the system, and Vera kept the legal pressure off of us. We were scamming Galbank for months. It was going well until I discovered Larry was cheating everyone by changing each transaction in his favor before deleting them.
Okay. If you want revenge, give me proof I can use against him.
I wish I had some. Maybe you should try talking to Gabriel Vera. He should be around here somewhere. If he doesn't want to cooperate, just mention my name. That should grab his attention. Good luck. You're gonna need it.
Okay. Love it.
I hope you hurt Dum Broski. Nail his ass right to the wall.
What? That's crazy. And impressive.
I needed to get some of my money back. I didn't realize I was going to be pulling up short on the persuasion game, that's all. So we paid a little money. Got a little bit of money back without her noticing.
I've done this particular cruise run several times, and I can assure you that...
Here for business or pleasure?
Hello. You here for the charity event?
I'd rather talk about Larry Dum Broski.
Dum Broski, he's the exec holding court over in the VIP area of the ballroom. Yeah, sorry, I work for UC Security, not Galbank. I don't really know him personally.
Claudia Swist says you have information about Larry.
Claudia sent you, did she? Look, friend, I don't know if you're just a little drunk, maybe a touch crazy, or both. Whatever you think you know about me, you're dead wrong. So back off.
Really well done. You almost sounded believable. Almost.
Maybe I'll hand any evidence I already have over to the authorities.
Just in case you weren't aware, I am the authorities. Anything you try to report will boil down to your word against mine. And since I work for UC Security, who do you think people will believe?
Turn to Rokov, okay? Rokov, help me. I couldn't do it.
I saw your little exchange with Vera. Keep that up and I guarantee that imbecile's gonna demand that you be arrested.
He's involved in an embezzlement scheme with Dum Broski and Swist.
Which is why he's threatening you. That makes sense. We need hard evidence of their scheme. But it's gonna be tricky. The problem is he's not gonna talk to you in public. We need to get Vera isolated so he'll spill everything he knows.
Shipwide emergency might do the trick.
Smart. If there's an emergency, standard practice is for all passengers to clear the decks and report to their cabins for lockdown. I think the best chance we have would be to tamper with the life support sensors. Manipulate a few controls, and you can fool the monitoring system into thinking there's a life support failure. And there you have your emergency.
All right, I'll do whatever it takes to get it done.
Just pointing out that life support supports life, like you and me. This is great.
Did you not pay attention?
Don't worry. It'll be as easy as it was mingling with the guests at the party. Just throw a few lousy switches and you're done. One more thing. If Chief Engineer Sundin gives you any trouble, tell him I'll erase that gambling debt he owes me. I prefer you use that as a last resort, but hey, what's the harm in losing a few credits when I'm on the brink of rejoining the fleet, right? Anyway, I better start packing. Things are getting hot around here, and won't be long before Trident figures out you had help. Don't you have somewhere to be?
Quite literally like, hey, just tamper with the life support sensors so you can think the ship, is having an issue. And he's like, oh, life support. I'm like, we're not disabling the life support, brother man.
The society chair is really...
I just gotta ask, why? At least this looks like a ship.
Hold up. This area is
Although I wouldn't be
off-limits to
surprised if they had
passengers.
maids do the rounds here.
Wait a second. You're Captain Rokov's guest, right? Didn't expect to see you down here. Sorry to give you trouble. What can I do for you?
I really need to get into the life support area?
Oh, sorry. That area is off-limits. No exceptions.
Space scoundrel, you have a gambling debt. I strongly suggest you agree to favors for the person that you owe.
All right. No need to get pushy about it. Captain Rokov sure picks some weird friends. Tell you what, I'm just going to step out for a bit and stretch my legs. Maybe you can hold this for me while I'm away? Remember not to touch anything, please.
Yeah, I'm not going to touch anything, except for everything. Life support access. Open it up. Alright, well that flicked a switch. And that flicked a switch. And that flicked a switch. Reset.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
I was wondering if you were the cause of the ship-wide emergency. It's time you stop playing games and tell me why you're here.
Ooh. Ooh. Well, this makes more sense to appeal to him as SysDef. I'm undercover with UC SysDef and I need everything you've got on Dum Broski. Even if I might be leaning towards being a pirate man myself at this point, this should be the one to convince him, I think.
You're working for Ikande's little anti-pirating outfit? So what? I have nothing to do with the Crimson Fleet. And even if I suddenly decided to stay loyal to the old UC, why would I possibly want to incriminate myself by handing over evidence?
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide...
Claudia says you've been cheated out of your fair share of the Galbank job, Dum Broski.
Claudia said that. You sure? Damn it. That means my money's already gone. And Dum Broski's going to walk away with a fortune. I'd love to see the bastard fry. But if I give you that information and it falls into the wrong hands, I could end up in jail.
God, why am I paying for everything? Jesus, I'll just take the information whether you like it or not, bud.
What the hell? Son of a
grisly, but part of the job.
Okay. Now we have to recover embezzlement scheme evidence. Oh, there's a whole ship of security that also want to kill me. Isn't this so much more exciting? I need a little more excitement, because otherwise I'm just falling asleep playing this game. Yep, back right into that grenade. That's exactly what you should do. Oh, Sheila Holbrook, you really want some of this smoke?
This feels like old times.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain... Emergency. Please report to your cab in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Hey, buddy.
I'm sorry. I don't believe we've met. Do I know you?
Yeah, let's just... Okay, we'll just have this conversation from over here. Hey, man. Okay, this is... Yep, this is going to be how we have this conversation. Nope, but I know you.
Well, of course you do. Everyone on the Siren knows who I am. I'm certain we've never been acquainted before, so I'll do you the courtesy of forewarning you about the impertinence that's to follow. When you approach me, I'd highly advise you to choose your words carefully. Otherwise, it's likely they will be your last. I think we're done here. Good day.
Okay, you don't want to, like, continue?
We're speaking again. Lovely. I can't possibly think of anything I'd rather be doing at this very moment.
Would you like to stop moving, sir? We need to talk about some evidence I discovered about you.
No, I don't believe we'll be talking about anything of the sort. I'm not certain why you're approaching me with this harassment, but I can assure you that you've made a potentially life-threatening mistake. Perhaps you're unaware of the extent of my influence, or perhaps you're irrevocably stupid. I assume it's the latter and overlook it for now.
Report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Sam's doing a great job for me. You cannot pickpocket him, unfortunately.
We've spoken enough. Good day.
Okay.
No. Please.
Well, that was fun. This is such an exciting adventure today. Let's locate and speak to Rokov while the ship is in such a peaceful state. Okay, it wants us to go this way. Oh, hello. Where's Sam?
Gonna take more than that!
Where's Sam, guys? You got my friend?
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide...
Oh, Sheila, back at it again.
Please report
Just take a shotgun to the face and see how you feel.
And remain there until you receive further instructions.
Okay. I'm sure Sam will be back with me soon. We'll figure it out. There he is. Sam, you're in a spot of trouble. We've been chased by this lady. You need some help. You good? That is definitely a death sound. Oh, look, it's you.
Please, I beg you. Stop.
It's time to break bad and become the pirate at this point. I've had enough. Smart. Yeah. Just like reached a point where it's like, you know what? Fuck it. You're all being too difficult. The dialogue is too annoying. The game keeps glitching everywhere. I am absolutely just going to shoot everyone and be on my way. Now I just need to figure out how to get downstairs in just this mess of environment that just looks the same. I guess I'll jump off the... I can't even jump down here. What was that noise? Oh, Sam. Even I'm not that brutal. There he is. By the exit door.
Couldn't resist the urge, could you? All hell's breaking loose across the Siren, and the UC's on its way. We don't have long. Well, this isn't the road I would have taken, but hey, you got the job done. You're crazy. You know that?
Things were getting way too dull.
Well, you sure livened it up. It's gonna cost Trident a fortune to mop up this mess.
I got what I wanted.
I'm glad one of us did. I'm just hoping you'll put in a good word for me with Delgado. Otherwise, I've risked my career for nothing. You know, I'm still wondering exactly what you needed those credentials for. You feel like telling me?
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency.
I'm not sure that's a good idea.
Of course. I understand completely. Anyway, I suppose there's nothing stopping me from rejoining the fleet now. It's been a long time coming. I owe you one, Overreach.
Damn right you do.
Don't worry. You'll get what's coming to you. I promise. All right, we better get out of here before Trident sends rescue ships to investigate. Hopefully, the next time we meet, we'll be aboard the Key.
No loose ends.
Please perform a wellness check and address any injuries.
It'll be okay. It'll just be blind for a little while. Alright, let's leave.
Doing alright, Gumdrop? We're home.
And Sam's like, after just murdering a bunch of innocent people on Trident, he's just like, hey Gumdrop. How you doing? We just had a bit of a firefight. If you heard those bullets, it wasn't me. Oh, I just pressed board instead of undock. That's great. Well, Rukov's gone. It's board once again. And then we can get out of here. Let us leave. Okay. Undock from this ship. Lovely. Okay.
So, Miss Stay Up Late reading under the covers? Did you learn anything?
Alright, if we go here, we can back ourselves out and head back on over to Alpha Centauri. And jump.
Your book last night?
Don't pretend to be mad at me. I know you aren't really. I learned that back on Earth, people used to use the stars to navigate. That's so cool. But I guess it only worked because they just lived on one planet. And that sounds boring.
Remind me one of these days to tell you the tale of a certain Solomon Co. And where his stargazing led him.
Okay. Now we head back on down. Wolf's Lair. Heading down to New Atlantis. That mission was a very confusing location because there's a lot of like back and forth and up and down in a place where it doesn't really even just, it doesn't let you like figure out, like, it doesn't direct you to the nearest doorways. There's no like very useful objective markers. Like it just has an objective on the person or on a door, but then there's no map for you to get to those locations, which is pretty upsetting.
Hello, New Atlantis.
I'm genuinely coming back into this game like wanting to connect with it so bad, and like the things that were bothering me when we were playing it before weren't affecting me so much.
She did. God, that was
but now playing this one and the game like being like so broken and reacting to me so weirdly, and then just weird character interactions, I was like, okay, this has kind of definitely soured my my thoughts on it. And this was me trying to get back into the game to have the Let's Play come back onto the channel, because I was enjoying it, and I think it's got good elements to it. But unfortunately, this game is being played around the same time as some truly immaculate experiences and some games that are making me like really excited. And like I'm playing this and I'm going through the mission of like the quest line that I was excited for, and I don't feel anything. I'm just genuinely not feeling anything, and it just gets to the point where I got to the end of that mission and I'm just like, and that sucks. Like that really does suck. I hate to be like that. I absolutely hate being like that. But knowing that this game is so big, right? Like there's so much in this game. It's so expansive, but it's also just a lot of this. Doesn't really make me want to continue, unfortunately. So I did try, and this will be an episode of I tried, but yeah, I honestly, like, I'm not wanting to hate on the game and just be like, this game sucks and it's trash and that's why I'm putting it away. It's one of those things where it's like, unfortunately, I think just the game is not living up to what I want it to be, and it's not really what I am enjoying playing right now. I fucking wish all these people wouldn't just stare at me like when they walked past. Honestly, this game is so creepy. Yeah, I'm playing games at the moment on the channel that I'm just really, really enjoying, right? Like, they're giving me exactly what I'm after when I play video games. They make me super happy and excited to play, and I really love to feel those feelings when I play, and I'm playing this and I'm not feeling anything. So it's not that I want to hate on it and go, yeah, it's shit, and then complain. It's just like, unfortunately, I don't think this is for me right now, and I have given it like a good attempt, and then I've come back to try again, and yeah, I'm just not being grabbed, unfortunately. So we will bring this episode to a close. We may proceed with Starfield one day. We might even just start again and do something different, because we're not even really that far in, to be honest. But again, with that in mind, if we're not really far in and everything we've been presented with has just kind of not been super, super exciting, there's been some really funny things that have happened, and there's some elements to Bethesda jank that you can appreciate. But yeah, it's just like I'm playing this and I'm sitting here and going, no, I want to be playing something else. I don't want to sit here and play this when there's other things that I want to spend my time on, you know what I mean? And I'm sure there's probably a lot of people that can probably empathize and relate to that. And hey, if you're someone that's really loving and enjoying Starfield, props, and all the power to you. I hope you do continue to enjoy it, because that's good for you. Unfortunately, I am not being grabbed by this experience. I might even end up just playing it in my own time at a leisurely pace, because that's kind of what I'm used to playing Bethesda games with, just like putting it on and just turning my brain off and just kind of enjoying just going through and fucking around. So who knows? We'll see what happens when I decide to come back to it, but this will be sort of that stopping point for me now. So thank you so much for watching this one, and I'll see you next time.